I think this goes very nicely into part of the conversation here that is about how do we actually proactively change the perceptions of contact centers as this kind of necessary cost that we have to go through versus a value center where we're adding value in so many different ways. What are the maybe recommendations that you have in terms of how you make that transition?
Yeah. So what I see in the industry is that there is a shift or a change from cost to value centers. If we would have talked 10 to 15 years ago, I think many companies would say, look, if we sold a product, there needs to be a contact center that can be addressed, someone to pick up the phone, someone to respond to emails, that's it. Now we are in a time where markets, they tighten, products get more, you can change them, product A to B, and you don't see that much of difference. And this is when service makes a difference. I really believe, I strongly have to underline that cost centers are something of the past and contact centers have to become value centers. How to get there? First of all, you need to have the right people on board. This is difficult enough. We talked before, right? You're in Denver, Colorado. I'm living in Western Germany, but we face the same issue. There is a lack of people. There is a lack of labor on our markets. You have to find the right people that want to work with customers, the right individuals. You have to develop the skill set. You have to pay them accordingly. And you have to build a cultivation or to cultivate a service oriented mentality among them. To do so, you need to have a company environment that also understands the value of contact centers, that know that selling a product is one thing, and then everything that happens on the customer journey, that matters if you will sell again to this very customer or to a new customer. Because you can be sure customers talk, non-customers and customers talk. You never know the network of any customer. Maybe they know, maybe they have tons of friends and tons of colleagues and tell them, look, don't buy with them. That's not a good company. Or, you know what? If I had issues, they really helped me. And they also called me to understand if I'm happy. And that matters. And if you promote that internally, you say, look, this is what we do here. This is how we use KPIs to measure if what we do creates value, if it creates money of the future. And if you understand, you have to integrate your performance of the contact center into overall company success, then you promoted your value internally. So hire the right people, make sure everyone knows what you're doing and what kind of worth it gives to the company. And then not only do what you've done always, but try new things. Try to find out what your customer, what matters to your very customer. It can be different things. You may be in B2C, you may be in B2B. Your product might be very simple or very difficult. So try out what works. And if it works, scale it. Then make it happen for all business lines and try to take your team on a journey to develop the skills necessary to deliver a certain service that you aligned on, a certain sales pitch that you aligned on, and so on and so forth.